Monty the clown, Monty.
How am I a clown?
Man, come on, Monty. You a clown, man. You a clown show.
So there's a lot happening right with the girl. What happened and happening and continuing to happen. It's like a circus.
It's just an absolute mess. Like, I've been on vacation, right? And the in-between times, like, because we've I'll say I don't care, we're in Disneyland Paris. So in the
Oh, you think it's Xena? Oh, that Xena, the one that tried a thing with me with Jen's Views when they were tag team trolling. There was a point that happened a couple months ago where we had Xena and Jen's Views try to tag team. So what happened was Jen's Views was off her high after getting in with Hannibal. Remember when Hannibal had her on panel and he was, you know, doing certain things that the community as a whole thought was not in the greatest taste. And then Jen's Views got a high off of that. She's like, hey, I dated a Hannibal. Let me try it with Monty. You know what? I need to bring up that clip. I'm going to bring up that clip. So if that's the Xena that decided to erase her comment in my chat and then had Jen's Views jump on it, because what they're trying to do is try and find some way to talk shit that Monty likes to silence people in his chat based off of the incident that happened days before with Hannibal. So Xena decided to retract her statement. All of a sudden, Jen's Views within seconds jumps in after hundreds of people are watching the chat saying, oh, why did I erase Xena's comment? How about you maybe think that Xena erased her own comment? But it has to just be automatically silencing people in the chat, right? We're gonna go over that though. Wasn't she on your panels a long time ago? Probably. A lot of people were on my panels a long time ago.
And he said, well, what do you know? And I said, well, nothing. I don't know anything. But he was just trying to get nuggets out of me.
And Monty is never, ever, oh my God, he's not to be trusted. I mean, I feel like everybody knows this, but then sometimes I'm surprised that he has an audience because he's the kind of, just when Frida, didn't you talk behind the scenes with Monty a few times? The only time I talk to him and he could show anything he wants, which I love for him too, because there's not, he first, just want to rewind even more that he said something about me that I told him things, which I never told him anything personal. I didn't trust him at.
I said I told her things. What the hell would I say that? I never said she told me things. The only thing I said was that she contacted me about the Timberly situation. I did ask Timberly about it. Timberly responded that she didn't owe Farida money, but in time we found out that she actually did owe Farida money. And then after that, I contacted Timberly again, like, listen, you do owe her money, pay her back. She's like, okay, I'll pay her back the next time I got paid. Little did I know that Timberly did not pay Farida back, even after the whole community knew that she was doing that and that she owed Farida money. So I was like shocked, because I would think, hey, if I'm in Timberly's situation, I'm being called out by the entire community. Community's like, hey, you owe Farida money, 200 and whatever dollars, pay it. And I'm just there not paying it. I'm like, I could never do that, but Timberly did do that. I'm like, wow, okay.
All the only thing I ever said to him behind the scenes was about Timber. I thought him and Timber were close. I didn't want to make a big deal about it. I never wanted to go live about it. All I said was I realized that she was a snake, and all I said to him was, hey, can I talk to you about Timber? He wanted to audio. He wanted me not to talk to him on the phone. I knew what he was doing. He thinks I'm stupid.
What? You knew what I was doing. Okay, you know what? Let me put up that screenshot right there. Yeah, it is very sad how Timber turned out. It is very sad.
And I was going with Jan's reviews.
Yes, you were.
And basically,
why am I not? Okay, yeah, it was after the oops, he did it again. And then she started coming in on me. Strange. Oh, here it is. I found it. My bad. I found it. Okay.
You know, he actually titled a stream because obviously it was Xena. It was like Xena's a dumbass, and I was going with Jan's reviews.
Yes, you were.
And basically,
there's an incident with you where you tried to do an op on me with the help of Jan's views, and there is the incident from more than a year ago with Vicky Vibes. Like, what is she talking about? Like, this is ridiculous. Like, holy crap. Holy crap. Okay. All right, wait. I found it. So here's the Jan's views situation. Okay, let me put it on the screen because I also think this is important for people to understand what the hell was going on with the whole Jan's views. So remember how Jan's views went on panel with Hannibal
and redirection,
and it didn't. Well, it didn't work out so well, and a lot of people are like, "Hey, she shouldn't have been silenced and kicked off," and blah 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 blah. I was going over in my stream the whole Jason Fish thing because I still to this day have no idea who the hell Jason Fish was, but it wasn't me. And of course, Gigi Cliffy the Pride decided to try and blame it on me. So I was like, okay, I gotta go over this because I'm being blamed for this bullshit. But then Jen's views is in the chat, and thanks to Eggy Toast that viciously gave her a verbal lashing. She hasn't been around ever since what Eggy Toast did to her, because she would come around and decide to troll. Because what Jen's views MO would be troll you, say a lot of things that are borderline, and then when you react to her in a way where you might raise your voice or do something out of pocket, then she jumps on her channel and then calls you out for it. That is Jan's views' MO. And I wasn't going to put up with that bullshit because she did it with Hannibal. I was like, you know what? I'm not putting up with this. So here goes. Here's what happened.
No, what you're doing is a perfect example of redirection because this is your play. You're gonna post this act. You literally saw that it says message retracted. Now, anybody that has any goddamn common sense.
Okay, I did make a mistake here. I didn't know that she couldn't see that the message was retracted, but Xena should have just been like, hey, my message was retracted. But what Jen's views did was saw that the message got erased, automatically assumed that it was either me or Miri, one of the two of us, that deleted Xena's message, and she was looking for anything and everything to cause a scene in my chat. And then after she causes the scene in my chat, she would go to her chat and then try and drag me or talk shit about it. So this is what happened. Oh, you remember this? Yeah, so this was their play,
Literally,
their dumbass op that she was trying to do on me. So let's go.
you're gonna post this act. You literally saw that it says message retracted. Now, anybody that has any goddamn common sense would know if it says message retracted, that means the person themselves removed the message. But yet you're trying to set up that in Monty's chat, people's comments get removed. That's what you were trying to do. So who's redirecting here? That's why I asked you, why did you post this? Why was Xena's comment removed? Why did you post this? You actually haven't answered it. Okay, fine. Xena retracted their comment, but you actually haven't answered why would you post this? Because I know what the setup is. You're trying to say that in my chat, people remove people's comments, and they do, like in any other chat, of course, if it's really bad. But Xena removed their own comment, but I know what your setup was. So who is actually redirecting here? Is it me or is it you? With this, you're trying to set up, yeah, and she doesn't like being called out on her shit. You're trying to set up that in Monty's chat, people's comments get removed. So please explain yourself, Jan.
You see, this is the shit that, like I said, Jen's Views does. And Nikki Chuckles at the time called her out. Jen doesn't like being called out on her shit. Exactly. So she tried to set up, it failed because Xena, aka Rhiannon, who's on the stream with Farida that we're reviewing right now, decided to do a thing and try and double troll me. Tried an op, it didn't work out. Jen pulled the trigger a little bit too early, trying to get me in a situation, didn't work out for them, and then she started to try and deflect. All right, so that was the whole Jen's Views and Xena situation that was caught. It didn't really go well for them. She thought it went well with the whole Hannibal and tried it with me, but it didn't go well. Let's move on.
Just the first time, so you know how people always thought because
no, Nina, that Sasha has been a piece of shit for many months now, going into different people's chats and then talking shit. Like, there's a lot of two-faced people in Go World. Like, you really got to have an understanding. People, if I were you, and I wish people told me this, when you're coming to Go World, don't trust people. And don't tell people your intimate details, because they will betray you. Now, I've met a lot of really cool people that I do get along with that are super cool, and they're good to talk to. Of course, there's always going to be good people. But the problem is, there's a lot of pieces of shit in Go World, to be honest with you. So Sasha is one of them, going around talking a lot of shit and coming in here acting like nothing happened. And I just find that to be a piece of shit move. So we're just going to move on.